And good evening, everybody. Welcome to JFK Arena in Manchester, New Hampshire, where Manchester Public Television is glad to present you the NHIAA Girls Division I Hockey Game of the Week here in JFK Arena, where the defending champs, Bishop Guertin Cardinals, come in here to visit the home ice, Manchester Queens, and a game laden with playoff implications. And joining me, as we did in Game 2 of our triple header, is Zach Johnston up in the booth with Kyle Heavey, taking care of all facets of production, and he was the MC for senior night. Good to be with you again, ZJ.
Absolutely, staying here at the JFK Memorial Coliseum for girls action here, as we were talking about before this game. It's a win and in for the Queens.
It looks that way per the math.
Thanks to their win against Sauhegan, which we had coverage of.
I've coached in New Hampshire for years, and sometimes the playoff soup isn't done until Monday morning. So lots of NASA math people will be on the job with all the quality points. But Bishop Guertin, defending champs, coming in 13-4, and they are in third place.
Nice block there from Webster.
Yeah, they're good. The Bishop Guertin is real good, and they're going to have they'll give the Queens all they can handle, but Queens have plenty of motivation. They're 6-10, and it looks from the math, as we just discussed, ZJ, that if they can win, they will leapfrog in and bounce Concord out.
Yeah, Coach Levine looking to bring her girls into the tournament here is Riley McNally.
Yeah, and she's a terrific skater.
Finding the puck.
Beautiful poke check
there
over
there
BG.
Looking to go to Sasha, but.
Yeah, Natalie Gaffey with a real good poke check. Their starting rotation is Spangler, Goldthwait, and Green up front, and Minichi and Gaffey on the fence line.
As the Queens start Slavinsky and McNally and Franklin up front here, but we got a change already.
Already, yeah, only 50 seconds in. All right, and the Cardinals bounce that one out to the sideline.
Nice job by Webster getting her stick on that. Now she'll bring it up.
And she lines it up in on Casey. Her name's Scarlett, but she goes by Scar, which is a great name for a goaltender.
Looks like a nice press up there from Catherine Oskurko, but here comes Webster here, yeah.
And nicely
broken up there by Grace Minichi.
Yeah, they rubbed her off her trajectory there.
The two BG seniors are Jasmine Shattuck and Grace Minichi, who were recognized before this game, as well as the 5 on this Queens team.
Shattuck's wearing 20, I believe, right? Anyway, okay, so Rich McDonough, Zach Johnson here. We're already 1 minute and 40 seconds in the first period. No score yet, 0-0. And the Queens keeping the puck away from the Cardinals and clogging up the middle, which is probably good advice. And we have our first stoppage of play, a second stoppage of play in the first period. And we will have a drop inside. Oh, sorting it out. Looked like both benches cleared twice. Yeah, and it's the drop is just outside the blue line, nearest our camera here at the dot. All right, Cardinals win that draw. Carrying it away is Gracie
move by Minichi.
Yeah, she's a good skater, real good skater. Not wearing the Captain C for nothing. But just a good skater is Marino. She gets off and gets down the right side, looking to create something. But the Cardinals very good at squeezing the puck into the boards and the corners. On defense, that is.
A little team collision here.
Oh, we got an odd man rush developing here. There goes Minichi. She's real quick, gets it on her puck.
Nice save by Gilroy.
Gilroy has been. I've been watching her all season. Sure, she's seen an onslaught of pucks, but she is a very poised goaltender, and her partner in crime down at the other, her counterpart, I should say, for BG is just a terrific goalie. I watched her play lights out in the championship game last Sunday. I had a pleasure of calling both championship games at SNHU Arena with Tom King. Anyway, Cardinals looking to get off early. Oh, and it finds its way onto the tape of Kelly, and that one goes up and over. This one nicely kept in by Green. And this one finds Kelly again. She's working her way down through the slot. And Green gets it on her puck and rips it around the side of Gilroy. Nothing she could do. She had 3 players screening her. And 11:51 rapid fire. It is BG 1-0. What did you think there, Zach?
Quick goal there for the Cardinals. Set the tone here. And they're ready to look to take this win and push on into the playoffs.
And Green got herself a nice goal there.
They sit atop the D1 standings here. Like we said, playoff implications for the Queens if they win this, they're in.
All right, here comes Webster. She's up to the task if she wants. A good save by Scar. And she gets it down. It trickles out. It squirts behind. I thought she had the freeze there.
I thought she did too.
Yeah,
but,
so did she.
Our referees are Brittany Graham-Macy and Austin Miller.
Nice back checking there by McNally. Really like that one. And she forces the action in the corner. Puck's tied up. Somebody's got to go get it. And guess who does? Is Goldthwait.
Nice block there by
Webster.
By Webster, getting her stick on that.
She's got the whole game. Good job handling by Minichi. She gets to the rings it off the iron on the far post and outside. And I tell you what, Gilroy is breathing a sigh of relief there, Zach.
You got to kiss the post like Marc-Andre Fleury on that one.
As an old lacrosse goalie myself, that's the time where you kiss the post and say, you got goalie's best friend.
You got to hope it doesn't come back, though, and you get shots that go bar down or
it does.
etc.
It does.
They're not always their friend.
Well, on those moments they are. Anyway, back down the ice we go, 10:40 in county. BG up early on the strength of a green goal for the green and gold. Again, BG are the defending champs. They're currently sitting in third place in the standings for the 11-team tournament.
Just behind Pinkerton Academy and Oyster River Portsmouth.
And Oyster River Portsmouth was against the Clipper Cats there. They were victims of BG in the finals last year. It was an exciting game. All right, finally getting it out of the zone and through the neutral zone. And a big windup there for Carly Green.
Gilroy with that glove snagging that one.
Yeah, able to get her mitts on that one. It's 10:05, and she'll see a drop to her left, farthest away from our camera. And to the dot goes Page. You got that Riley line, I think they call it. And this one does get out of the zone. She is fast.
Riley Page is.
She's pint-sized, but she can fly.
She really can.
Yep. Picking it up deep is
She makes
Gaffey.
moves here. And
oh, look at the poach.
She got a goal. She was telling Kyle Levy how badly she wanted to score the other night when they played Sauhegan, and she came in and scored and then fell right after it. It was a great moment for her to be able to pot one against the Sabres now.
All right, and taking one for the team there was Goldthwaite. Takes that puck to the elbow and keeps going. Tough player.
Good job by Paige to break up that rebound.
Yeah, she cycled back really quickly and got to the bottom of the slot and owned it. Good job. You see a number of the Manchester Queens players with orange tape on their helmets and some on their sticks, and they're honoring a classmate who's got leukemia to deal with, and real classy. Love seeing that.
Yeah, we saw the boys do it for Central student Wilson Zola, baseball player. I've had the honor of playing against him.
Wow, and look at the speed, the absolute speed by Grace Minichi. She lifts it high and wide and up under the shelf, and really, in a blink of an eye, 9:06 remaining. Defending champs are showing why they're defending champs. It's 2-0, ZJ.
Cardinals coming up early here as we get, like 9:06 left here in this period, so they have come in and they're not messing around here.
Yeah, look, as I got to speak with Phil DeVita, the BG coach, and he's looking for a complete game. He wants him to tune it up and dial it in before the playoffs begin this coming week. And you want to get all the rhythm you can.
Nice move here. Here comes McNelly.
Yeah, really fast skater. Scars up to the task there. Knocks that one away, and it trickles behind the net. And the Cardinals control it, get it out past the half
Keep it
wall.
on side there, Rose.
Yeah, good job by Tag Blue to keep that one in. Webster can't find the handle, and it goes long, and now outside and through the neutral zone goes Grace Spengler.
Saucer pass that gets corralled there by Webster, but she had three Cardinal defenders right by her. Not
yeah,
much she
and
could do
Kennedy
there.
picks that one up and zips it all the way to the corner, and Tag Blue has to give chase. Good forecheck there by the Cardinals. They keep it in the zone, and a good job at the fence line there by Kennedy one more time. It stays in, but three Queens get it. Uh-oh.
Here's Minichi.
Here comes,
That's not Minichi.
There comes Kelly. She lifts it up and gloved and squeezed by Gilroy at 7:56, and she'll see a drop to her left. Then we get some fresh legs on the ice for both squads. And look, Manchester Queens, Zach, they come in at 6-10. Nothing's impossible, but it's tough when you're playing the Cardinals. They're a pretty deep team.
They got their schedule maker to thank for this, though. So.
Yeah. Amazingly, BG, great save there by Gilroy to steer that one clear. And
kicking there was Liz Kelly.
Yeah, but they graduated a ton of players from that championship team. They only have 2 seniors, and they're back right in the thick of it again. Good coaching job by DeVita.
Absolutely. It stems down to the coaching being able to develop those players.
Yeah, and then,
And then they have got those first-year girls as well.
Absolutely. They got a ton of them.
Coming right and fresh into the program, being able to play real well here.
Well, and here's your team leader there, Minichi, and she's got a bit more jets than a lot of folks on the ice right now. And Gilroy was up to the task there and gloved that one down. And for her efforts, she'll see a drop to her left. 7:20 in the first period. Rich McDonough on the call here with Zach Johnston, Kyle Heavey on camera production, and I said he was MC for the senior night here, which is a really special ceremony pregame. I loved it, Zach.
I liked it too. I think Kyle did a great job with the mic in his hand.
Yeah,
and,
he's got a...
For someone who dabbles in some public address work myself. I think Kyle did a great job displaying his voice to the whole arena.
Yeah, I think he's got to be the next host of Joker's Wild.
That'll work.
He didn't say no. Oh, good defense there. Sucking up that shot. That's hard to do. Riley Page just took one for the team.
Smaller body, but she's definitely the kind of girl to stick up for her team as well.
Yeah.
Blocking shots, and like you said,
and look at
she's
Manici.
fast.
Look at the puck handling. Manici, she gets outside, gets to the office.
That's almost unfair trying to defend her.
It really is. Next level speed skater for Manici, and it's why she's wearing the captain's C, why she's already got a goal, and why she's a team leader.
A long pass coming up, but then it got broken up, so BG will keep it in.
All right, Goldthwait takes it and gets it out to the corner, gives chase.
Taylor
she catches
Morin
up with Page.
Dove down, and now
she go to the bench?
Nope. Nice job getting that out there.
Yeah,
that
really,
was,
Marino.
Yeah, Nevaeh Marino getting that out. There we go. Come on.
Here comes Page. She's
loose
squeezed.
puck. Who's gonna get it?
Here comes Kelly again.
This could be a challenge.
2-on-1 developing, lifts it high and goes wide. I think Gilroy got a piece of that and steered it into the corner where Webster collects it. See. All right, good forecheck there. I tell you, Bishop Guertin, well spaced, well seasoned, and they squeeze the puck to the corners.
Gilroy's going to have to worry about rebound coverage because sometimes she's giving those up and her teammates aren't there.
Oh, and that one floats through the crease and away, far side. Webster knocks it away.
If Riley and Webster were able to connect on that would have been a breakaway for
Look at the puck handling by Manici, but really hard. McNelly sucked that shot up. That was tough to do. Hit her right in the, looked like in the kneecap. Boy, BG, there's a long time in the offensive zone. That one hit Kelly in the side there.
Here comes Paige, and she just can't bring it up.
Look at her. She's surrounded by the entire nest of Cardinals there. There's no chance.
Nest of Cardinals. Yeah, I see what you did there.
I'm a BG parent, you know. One Mike McDonough, quarterback for the Cardinals this year, had himself a good year. Got into UVA last week.
Awesome.
Scar with a nice save there. That ricochets off the grill and up and over.
If I was her, I'd get a custom mask with Scar from the Lion King. I think that would
it's got to happen.
Real intimidating.
Either that or Stitches. Great save by Gilroy.
Gary Cheevers. Stitches. That would be cool.
Nice job by Green with a snapshot, but Gilroy gets down into the crouch, gets the pillows to the ice, and stopped that one. It's kept in one more time. Bishop Guertin is great at keeping this puck in.
Absolute offensive presence, and then they'll just send that
all the way down the ice to Scar.
She'll get it over to Giada Kennedy.
All right. Boy, great lead pass there.
Gilroy's getting much more action. She's been playing pretty well.
Yeah, I think she'd prefer to see less of it.
Yeah, I would agree if I were her. I'd be like, let's get some offense going.
As a goalie, and I played in college, and some days it's just raining shots. And, you can't think. You just got to keep going.
Yeah, I've played goalie in knee hockey a couple times in my basement, I got to say.
That I'd like to see.
We've got enough holes in the wall in my basement.
Maybe Manchester Public Television will come
down to
the Johnston household.
My basement. Call it the hockey room here. My parents and I, we used to set up little soccer nets and play with wiffle balls. We'd cut sticks in half. And then it got to the point where I would just beat them, so they got sick of it, and I just kept winning. Now I'm up here. Crazy how things change so quickly. We could set up a little booth in my basement.
There you go. All right. Tales from the ZJ household. Love it. All right, Bishop Guertin on the attack again. They keep winning draw after draw and puck battle after puck battle, and that's a tough formula if you're the Queens. And going to the corner is Goldthwait. Feels like she's all by her lonesome, but good pursuit there. And going to the ice is Kelly. Ouch.
Sasha wanted a penalty called, but they won't.
That was nothing much doing there. I think she got over her skis. Backhanded shot there by Kelly.
Get it out of there.
Nicely blocked in there. Gilroy watches one trickle by the
That could have been bad.
Oh, great setup feed from behind.
Good job by Gilroy getting back set to stop that. But now the Queens just got to get it out of there.
And Kelly couldn't get full tape on that one, but she has the puck now. And good job here by Webster to keep the puck away. And she comes up with it. Good job by Webster. Very reliable player.
Those just tuning in, our score's 2-0. BG leads the Queens here with just under 3 minutes left to play in our first period of action.
And Scar Casey's got a fall on that one. And squeeze and freeze at 2:53.
Squeeze and freeze.
There
I'm definitely stealing that. I haven't thought of that yet. That could
be, Italian Ice line.
Next hockey game, I promise I'll find a way to work that in now.
You got it, buddy.
That's too good that I haven't thought of it yet.
All right, Page going to the dot, can't win this one, and coming away with it is the ever-present Minichi. She's just a faster, stronger skater than so many players out there on the ice. She's a real talented player for this Cardinals team. 2:30 and counting. It's 2-zip for the defending champs visiting the JFK barn here in Manchester.
Last there, Nevaeh had a chance, but it just hit right off of her stick there.
Last tilt of the regular season, and all around just a good showing by the Manchester boys. Gave Londonderry all they could handle for quite a while, and they'll be in the tournament. And again, keep playing hockey, keep playing, keep the Cardinals in front of you, and try to come out with a W here. And if you do, you go to the tourney, Queens. Get it done.
Do you know who they'd face? It would probably be one of the top seed. Could it possibly be BG?
Gaffey lifts one into the pads of Gilroy. Yeah, they could see them again, but I don't do New Hampshire playoff math anymore. It's a losing battle.
Big chance there.
Yeah, Marino had that one drop right in the breadbasket and couldn't get the tape on that and put it in the goal. Nice pass. Set up and leaving it down on the doorstep. Nobody's home. Kelly couldn't get to it. But the fast skating Page did get there. And now BG sticked aside by Gilroy and goes to the corner where Kelly gives chase and locks up with her counterpart wearing 6. That's Grace Manning. Lots of Graces on the ice today.
Graces and Rileys.
And Kelly. We got Grace Kelly.
Yeah.
All right, 1:15. We got a whistle, and we'll have another drop.
Ain Kelly, Liz Kelly.
Lots of family connections all over. The Velez fellas. We had the LaBelsics, the Trips. It's great to see. Lots of good hockey DNA at JFK here this week.
Absolutely.
Right. Coming back down the ice, and Scar Casey's going to see this one drop to her right. And Webster initially won that, but it squirts to the corner, and back comes Minichi. Look at the skating. She's smooth, kind of like Tafe.
Yeah.
Good Tafe DNA as well. All right, and you hear the announcer, Tom, on the call. It's 1 minute left. That one squirts into the slot. Nothing
Gilroy.
doing. Yeah, Gilroy's tough. I like watching her play goalie. And here comes Webster, brutally treated by Minichi, and that one gets into. Riley McNelly had that one staring at her. She holds on to the puck, gets to the bottom of the slot. Webster gets it, lines it up. No, goes
just a little high.
Just
a little high there. She had it.
Yep.
She had the chance.
Well, and you could see Scar Casey just a notch above her goaltending prowess. And as a goalie, I like watching her mechanics. All right, and back we go. We got a whistle. 21.4 seconds on the clock. 2-0 on the scoreboard for the visitors from Nashua. And again, defending champs, hoping to repeat. Going to be a tall order with a far younger team, as I said.
They got Pinkerton and the Clipper Cats to worry about as well as Hanover.
Sure. And Clipper Cats aren't forgetting that loss in the finals.
Yep, they're looking for revenge.
Ooh, and rubbed hard into the wall was McNelly.
Anybody can beat anybody in any sport in the playoffs, especially in high school sports, so nothing's a guarantee.
That's Londonderry from last year. They were 7th seed, and they went all the way to the semis. And that's the horn, folks. A pretty exciting first period, particularly so if you're a BG fan. And here at JFK Arena, we had goals early on from Carly Green, and then followed up a couple minutes later by Grace Minichi, the senior captain, on senior night here in the barn. Zach, what did you think of that first period?
I think it was a great job by Chloe Gilroy limiting the damage to just 2 goals here from the Cardinals, and they gotta find some way to get Jamie Webster more involved offensively, as well as McNelly and Page, who are also their offensive cornerstone. So get them more involved, get them shots on net, try to get back into this game.
Well, let's see what Coach Levine has to say at halftime. At intermission. And we'll have a fresh 15 on the clock, and we'll have a fresh sheet of ice out in the JFK floor. Rich McDonough, Zach Johnson in the booth. We're glad you joined us for NHIAA Division I Girls Hockey. They're taking a break. We're going to do the same. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you on the other side, folks. Hey, welcome back, everybody, to JFK Arena on this chilly February evening in New Hampshire. where we have a very good Division I girls hockey game. Bishop Guertin, defending champs, visiting the barn here, and Manchester Queens find themselves down 2-0 after period number 1. We got a fresh sheet of ice, and Zach Johnston is alongside me in the booth. What'd you think of that first period, Z?
Like I said, Chloe Gilroy had a really strong first period. This could be a much different game if she's not as good as she is. And I think Coach Cass Levine is looking to generate more offense with their offensive stars with Webster, Page, and Riley McNally. So get those girls better chances.
Yeah, I agree with that.
As their goalie's been playing real well. So.
Sure. So on the strength of goals by Green and Minichi, the Cardinals are up 2-0. And as I said earlier, they graduated some serious talent from their championship team. And yet here they are back in the thick of things. That's just good tradition. You're building on your experiences. And when you have a young team playing this well, that's a credit to them and the coaching staff. And right away, here comes BG on the attack. That's Spangler getting out, gets it out to the goal scorer, Green. She gets it down the slot. And
Chloe.
Gilroy has to make another good save. She made a bunch of them. This could easily be 5 or 6-0 if it weren't for Gilroy's prowess between the pipes.
Absolutely.
And here comes Webster. She
nice
zips it on.
Save there by Scar.
Yeah, Scar Casey. What a name. Best goalie name in the state, I have to say. And her name's Scarlett, and she prefers to go by Scar. Good for you, kid. And as a goalie myself, the goaltending brother and sisterhood, it's alive and well. I like it. All right, and the diminutive Page wins a faceoff initially, but it squirts out of the zone. And
it's going to be tough here.
Oscarco skating real fast, gets down to the bottom of the slot, and Gilroy's able to poke that loose.
If Grace Manning wasn't where she was at that time, that was
absolutely
an even bigger opportunity there for the Cardinals.
And all alone by herself is Goldthwaite, and stoned by Gilroy. Boy, if they didn't have her, and look at that. As I was saying, Bishop Guertin is great at crowding the puck and forcing it, and then they take it away. Nice puck handling there by Kelly, and down the ice comes Minichi. Got the second goal of the game. She feeds it across the goal mouth, and it finds Gilroy's pads and squirts away back down the slot, and now getting out of danger and into the neutral zone. Good job there by Marino to just put the brakes on. They had to. It was a pretty good onslaught developing for the Cardinals, Zach.
I agree here, as still not a lot of offense here from the Queens.
No. And credit the Cardinals' excellent spacing and their ability to squeeze the puck when it comes down the ice. Great save by Gilroy on a real good snapshot from the wing. And we're under 13 minutes already here in this second period. The visiting BG in green and gold, and up 2-0. And it's all about tournament tune-up, Zach.
Yes, definitely for the Cardinals, and with the Queens a win away from being in.
Yeah, I mean, 2-goal lead. Worst lead in hockey, as we always say. Tall order, but nothing's impossible. Queens, winning, you're in. You're at 6-10. You go to 7-10, and you leapfrog and knock Concord out of the standings there. And they'd love to do it. All right, big tie-up in the along the half wall there, and it squirts loose. The Queens are able to golf it out and evades the blue line and into the neutral zone, and back come the Cardinals. Their puck pursuit is tough. Oh, great skating there by Minichi.
Great job by her. They got to get the rebound out, though, as they struggled with it there.
Well, she fanned on it when you're trying to clear it out of the crease, and they finally get it out of the zone. And as usual, the Cardinals are there like a picket fence and zip it right back into the offensive zone as we drift under 12 minutes in the second period. And here comes Page, number 18. She can fly when she gets going, but they do a great job of taking her off her line and off the puck. Oh, good fight for it there by Morin.
A little bouncing puck here. Good chance. That was blocked there by Sophie Rue here with their skate.
Yeah, Oskurko's having a real good shift here, number 11. And they stay on the, and a big snapshot there by Minichi. She gets her second one of the game.
Top shelf.
And that, just skirted by Gilroy, you could actually see the material on her sweater move when the puck hit it, and I think she's a little disappointed in herself there. But 11-13, and all of a sudden, it's a tray, a 3-goal lead for the Cardinals.
Gabs up Queens, still got a chance here. It ain't over till it's over, and they play with a lot of passion, this Queens team does, especially on their senior night.
Yep.
5 of their girls being recognized.
And right back on the attack go the Cardinals, and this one misses everybody and gets to the near side dasher board. Always good to have Webster with the puck and ladles it over to McNelly. McNelly tries to get to the slot, and once again the Cardinals surround her and take her off the line.
McNelly tried to knock it back there, but Riley Goldway was there for the for the Cardinals to be able to bring it up for them, and they're just looking to get something going. Manchester is.
Yeah, look at Goldthwait is gassed right now. She's had a hard skating shift, and she's looking to get to the bench. Nothing doing. The
nice pass
Cardinals got to
there.
get that one out. Yeah, beautiful saucer pass finds Goldthwait up high, and she's able to ladle it into the zone.
Oh, it's just right through the stick there of
Yeah,
Skirko.
Skirko missed that one. Oh, does that one trickle? It trickled under the pads, but it stays out of the net, and I think Gilroy's relieved.
Yeah.
10-13.
We've seen some tricklers here in the triple header that we've had coverage of.
It's a trickle header. All right, 10-13.
Trickle header.
Oh, boy. I need it. Hey, I was about to say, Ken Kale has his radio show. He just reported in that it was 0-0 Concord in Hanover after 1.
Nice
That's a
push
big game.
here, but no luck on that one.
All right, that one stays mired in the neutral zone. Webster comes up with it, tries to get it. She gets it over the midline, and now
Something burning.
just kind of slow walks into.
You smell that?
I do not smell it. Something burning.
Might be that they overcooked a pretzel in our concession stand here at JFK.
I had one earlier.
Webster.
Webster fans on the pass, gets under, has to go to the corner, and a fight ensues for it. Good keep in there at the blue line.
There she is.
Oh, nice back pass. Made that extra pass and finds McNelly, but she couldn't keep it on the tape.
2-on-2 coming, but full speed ahead
here
for
comes
BG.
Minichi. That one hits the skates of Kelly. And she's pretty relieved. Now I smell that burning smell. 9-16.
Oh, boy.
All right, here comes Webster. She gets out and gets loose, but look at the Cardinal pursuit. That one finds its way all the way into
Scar
Casey.
had to lay on that one.
And the sprawling and crawling Scar gets down to the ice for the freeze and squeeze, 9:08. And we get full-scale substitutions from both benches. It was 2-0 after the first. We got a second goal from the captain, Grace Minichi, and that's how we're at 3-0, folks, with 9:08 on the clock in the second. And the Cardinals win that draw, and going to the corner is Gaffey. She hunts that down and zips it around the dasher, but it ricochets off, and I thought Page was staring at it.
Haven't seen as much Riley Page as we would have expected here in this game.
Yeah, clearly one of the faster skaters for the Queens. Let's get her loose. All right, Cardinals pick it up from the side of the net. It hits the side of the net, but the ricochet goes to the green and gold, setting it up and missing everybody. It goes through, and off to the races comes, Marino. And here comes Page. This one gets off.
Job by
over.
Rose to come back and retrieve that for Manchester.
Yeah, great poke there by Kelly, though. And Kirko's having herself a couple of good shifts here in this second period. Oh, and that one, Kelly just lobbed it into the crease area, and it almost ricocheted off, but it did go all the way to the opposite wall. Marino robbed again by Kirko, who makes a nice pass tape to tape, and Kelly finds it, gets to the top of the slot, and puts it in the breadbasket, and Gilroy has to do it again, and she keeps doing it again.
All night she's been real good in the net, and she played a great game in their win against the Sauhegan Sabres.
This game would be lopsided if it weren't for
you're right.
Gilroy's heroics.
She's been just the one to keep the Queens in the games
Absolutely.
that they've had.
She's got that red neck protector.
Love to see that.
That's
cool looking.
I used to have a optic orange goalie stick in lacrosse as a goalie, and I felt like it was a target and guys would shoot at it instead of shoot at the open net. Anything you can do to get an advantage. All right, this one trickles
Just
into
through the legs of Sasha.
back into the D zone, in the offensive zone for the Queen.
Nice move by McNelly.
Beautiful turn. But once again, look at the spacing of the Cardinals defense and look at their backliners. The fence is very strong for the Cardinals. And there's Minichi taking it away from an excellent skater in McNelly. And this one gets out, and we got a 2-on-2. Webster trying to give chase. Speeding down and throwing through the 5-hole. Second goal of the game for Carly Green. And I think that really shocked Gilroy there.
Yeah, I mean, she just wasn't ready. She's been pretty good all game. I guess that's really the first one you can kind of put on her. Not to send the blame on anybody, but just...
She has seen that puck 100 times.
Yeah.
And made that save 100 times, and this one just got away from her. Been there, done that, kid.
Yeah.
Keep your chin up. She's a good goalie.
She is. She's like you said, the reason why they've been able to be competitive this year.
I just hope I didn't jinx her, but
yeah.
she has stood on her head. I'm a fan of her goaltending game. All right, 7-16.
I gotta say, she's probably one of the, if not the main reason this team's a game just out of the playoffs.
Agreed. You know, and they're going to put all the pieces together. They got 5 graduating seniors on senior night.
Look at McNelly racing there.
Minichi is one heck of a skater and lifts that one high and hot, and that one gets into the glove of Gilroy. See, right there, she saw that one all the way, had it all dialed in, and psychologically as a goalie, when you get right back on the horse, you get right back in your game. She's going to be just fine. 6:52 and counting. Drop goes to Gilroy's left, and coming up with it initially are the Queens. It squirts out of the zone and into the neutral zone. Tracking it down there is Kennedy, and she golfs it back in at about the half wall there. Oh, coming away with it. Nice little backhanded puck handling. And Oskurko has it in front of the net and can't close the deal. And I think Gilroy had something to do with it by a little bit of a poke, Z.
More offensive presence here for BG, trying to tack on more, up 4-zip.
Yeah, they're not done. I mean, this is a championship caliber team, and they're showing why. Oskurko has another try at it, interrupted by Kelly, who tries to get it around, but it stops at the half wall. BG controls it and get it to the corner. And that's Kelly once again. Kelly's been a good instrumental player here today, making things happen. That one squirts away from Gilroy, but it gets out into the corner, and away with it comes McNelly. Pickpocketed there by Spengler. She's a first-year player and getting some real good ice time here. Getting loose is Slevinskaya. She can't get all the way home, and picking it up in the back line there is Minichi.
Yeah, this is Sasha's first year. She came into this never playing hockey in her life, as we learned.
Here comes Webster. And she's all alone. Breakaway, and she lifts it up and scores! Chalk one up for Webster on senior night for the captain.
She's been playing since she's a sophomore. She's been playing on the team since her sophomore year. She's been skating since she was 9. She used to be a goalie, now coming up on this team, playing one of the biggest roles here on this team, one of the primary goal scorers on this squad. That's huge for Webster to come in and score.
And she would not be denied all night long. BG backliners have been out skating. Nothing new doing this time.
Future biology studier in Jamie Webster.
Right. Got all that brain power, and a real good hockey player too. All right, steaming down the ice is Gaffey. Has to give it up and throws it into the corner. Now going into the checking zone. Well, it's not a checking zone. No body checking in girls hockey. And it wraps around.
Much more different when it comes to playing physical than we saw in those boys' games. As I'm sure the Trinity North Sauhegan game was as physical as the Londonderry.
That was very
Manchester
physical.
one was.
Kids rocked into the boards, collisions.
Here comes
but also
Paige.
lots of great skating. Paige has her stick
that's
lifted
gonna
up
be
and
a
away
penalty,
from her.
a holding call, or something like that will be.
Yeah, we got a hook.
A hook.
It's a hook. A hook gets a hook.
I'm glad I've been educated in the signals that refs give, not just in football, but in hockey as well, to be able to tell.
Well, and that was the earlier mentioned Riley Goldthwaite. She goes to the bin for 2 minutes after that hook on Riley Page, and that was Riley Page getting loose and
we'll
showing
see
some
what
of that
she can
speed
do here on the power play.
Yep, and she's waiting in the wings right here. It goes right to her. And nice cross-ice pass, finds it up at the top of the point with McNelly. McNelly shuttles it down. and into Scar, and she's able to control it. I think she lost sight of it for just a split second and was able to get that clamp.
That's just 9 seconds there. You got a shot on here, Rich.
Hey, it's 4-1. Bury this one, and it's 4-2, which again becomes the worst lead in hockey.
There you go.
All right, this one squirts out of the offensive zone and have to get all the way down the ice are the Queens. Look at the speed from Spengler in pursuit. And this one gets out and able to golf it backhanded is Green. That goes all the way to the corner. And the Cardinals watch it head for that corner and watch the clock on the penalty tick down. Already killed off almost 40 seconds.
They need more shots on. They got one just 9 seconds into their power play.
And they're perfectly content to slow roll it over to the corner. And watch. Look at the
nice pass, yeah.
Beautiful spacing from the Cardinals D, but good skating by McNelly. She gets through the bottom of the slot.
Another
and
one.
Minici's lost her glove.
Here comes Paige.
You got to be careful of that. And Scar Casey is able to clamp that one down, and that allows Minichi to get that glove. Woo!
Her right glove fell off. Now a cold hand now gets the cold glove back.
And she's got a big smile going, and she just said hello to the booth up here. She's a real good player. No doubt why she's got that C on her sweater. And she carries this puck away after they win the draw.
Long pass by her. That'll go for icing.
Yeah. No, we're on the power play there, the PK. in another day, that would go for an icing. But
I was like, why is this not Yeah. Hey, but they're not really playing like it's.
It's all right. She lulled you to sleep back there. You know, she thought she was going to get a cross-ice pass. Great skating here by McNelly, and she gets held by Minichi. And no call right there happened right in front of the ref. And look at that great skating there.
Webster's got a chance for another one, and she'll just send it back.
But she's a selfless player. I love Webster's game. She'll always make that extra pass. And
Dumper, and now we got 16 left on that penalty.
After Green sends it the length of the ice. There are 12 seconds left on the penalty to Goldthwaite, and she's champing at the bit to get back on the ice. This time, Manichi does it again, using the boards beautifully, Zach. She plays all the angles.
Agreed. Why she's, like you said, why she wears the C, generating opportunities.
All right, and Goldthwaite is out of the box and out onto the ice, and she's tracking down the puck right there. She's right in front of it, and here comes Webster, the goal scorer, just recently. Hands it off to McNelly, who gets the bops right side of the slot, and Scar Casey has to freeze another one.
Right on her.
But you see how efficient Scar Casey's movements are as a goaltender?
Yeah, she's a nice one of those coast-to-coast kind of goalies. Moves around. Speaking of goalies, Aaron Bodwin is leaving with all this gear he's got.
Yeah, it's YFG is yip-free goaltending, I call it. But she's very poised, absolutely very poised. And they'll get her back. She's only a junior, folks.
That's big for this team.
Huge.
Oh,
look at Minichi. She just powers past everybody and dishes it out. And Gilroy was ready for that and went coast to coast.
Well, they broke
got a
that
stick
up.
on it.
That's big for them. It'll get dumped. We'll have icing.
Maybe too selfless right there by Minichi. She
might have had a chance to score, but her team up 4-1.
Spreading the love, I guess. That's what captains do. 2:07 on the clock. Period 2. It's 4-1 BG. Looking to go to 14-4. Overall, they're in third place. They're tied with Hanover and the Berlin Gorham Kennett consortium. Exciting hockey season in girls D1 for sure. Well, girls hockey period. I think it's only one division. And we're under 2 minutes left in the second. And BG are smiling. I think they feel like they're in command of the situation here.
Yeah, up 3, a team that normally closes out their games, 13 wins on the year. It ain't over till it's over, like I said. Less than 2 minutes left to go here in the second period, but...
Yeah, but you look behind you got number 21 in the cage.
Yeah.
And that's a comforting thought.
Big for them, and like how Gilroy has helped the Queens win so much, you got to think Scar is one of the big reasons why this Cardinals team is where they are.
Yeah, and look at them aggressively checking at every zone on the ice, and then their fence is terrific. They're always in the right position. Their spacing is phenomenal. Very well coached and nicely disciplined team. This one squirts out of the zone, and here comes Minichi, the ever-fast skating, flying down the ice, and that one ricochets off of Gilroy's glove.
She's taking a lot of shots, has Minichi.
Oh, without
Oh, she tried to set up Ain Kelly, and she just missed that.
I tell you what, Gilroy saw 13 shots at her in the first period, and she's probably already there in this period. And it's 1:06, and we got a whistle out there. Bishop Guertin up 4-1, and we get a nice line change in both directions as we go to the dot. Rich McDonough, Zach Johnson, Kyle Heavey was doing color. He was doing camera. He's doing production. He was the MC in JFK Barn for senior night here, and he's doing it all. And we're glad we're with him.
Then he's got to edit all this tonight.
Yeah, he's got to edit and then put it up on the YouTube channel. And he taught me, old dingbat Coach Mack, how to use the camera tonight. Thank you, Kyle. Yet another life skill.
Under 50 seconds left here. 4-1's the score as the Cardinals lead. And
losing her twig was Kelly.
Lost stick. We saw that a lot in our last game.
Oh, yeah. Broken sticks, lost sticks, you name
Thrown
it.
sticks.
Helicopters going over up into the rafters. One hit to scrape the paint off the ceiling earlier. Slavinskaya gets a hold of it. Senior night for her. Yeah, and I like her story. You were telling us that her story. It's a terrific story. And give her a lot of credit. All right, the Queens trying to get something going here as we wind down to the 10-second mark, and coming away with it is Hamilton. Hamilton gets up the ice, interrupted nicely by McNelly, who takes her off her line. And BG just golfs it into the corner. Content, I think, Zach, to just watch that clock tick away, and you hear the horn. Interesting period. Some goal scoring. The Queens finally got on the board, which is good.
Courtesy
but the Cardinals are pretty strong.
Courtesy of Jamie Webster netting that. But the Bishop Guertin Cardinals lead here 4-1 going into period number 3.
Yeah, we'll tally it up while the Zamboni does its work. It gets us a fresh sheet on the ice and a fresh 15 on the clock when we come back. The young ladies are taking a break. We're going to do the same. We're glad you joined us. Rich McDonough, Zach Johnston, Kyle Heavey here in JFK Arena in Manchester. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you on the other side, folks. And welcome back to JFK Arena in Manchester, New Hampshire, where Manchester Public Television continues to give you NHIAA hockey. Tonight's the girls, Manchester Queens, hosting the defending state champs, Bishop Guertin Cardinals. And BG came in on a mission, and after 2 periods, Zach Johnson with Rich McDonough here, it's a 4-1 Cardinal lead, and certainly not any fault of the goaltenders.
No, we got a fresh sheet of ice here, and hopefully a fresh set of Queens here looking to try to get back into this one here, down 3.
They look rested. They look lighthearted, and look, you keep after
waving as Nevaeh Mayer now waving to the crowd.
Sure, senior night, they're happy. They're playing hard. They really are. It's just too much Cardinals, Zach.
Yeah, it is, and this is a tough task to have Bishop Guertin as their senior night.
Yeah, and what's scary to me is that BG graduated all those seniors on their championship club last year, and they're going to get all but 2 players back next year.
And they are 13-4 coming into this game.
Yeah, so they're building just a terrific program. And here is tops among them, and that is my friend Grace Minichi, and she skates by everybody and pulls the trigger, and up it goes into the top shelf of the pantry. And blink your eye, folks, and the Cardinals make it 5-1. 30 seconds into
the period, Minichi scores again. She strikes 5-1. That's how this
got herself a hattie.
Start. There you go.
That's her hattie. Congrats, kid.
Congrats to her. We got a 5-1 game.
All right, Queens come away with it. There's McNelly going down the slot, but once again, the crowd scene for Bishop Guertin. This one gets thrown into the pads of Scar Casey, who's a terrific goalie, and up the ice it goes one more time for Bishop Guertin. Look at McNelly closing speed. Nice job.
Kicked away there by Rose Tag Blue.
Yeah, good kick, and she gets to the corner and gets to the puck. And
nice
she gets it out. Nice lead. Here comes Webster. And Minichi's back on defense. Webster gets it to the opposite side and drills one into the Casey pads. Yeah.
Nice Nice pad save there by Scar.
She is quite poised. We really like her goaltending style.
Nice little pass over to Kelly.
Kelly looking to create. She gets down backside of the dot. Trying to get to the slot. Can't do it. The puck trickles through and up top. And this one's going to squirt out into the neutral zone. Everybody's got to tag up for the Cardinals. And they throw it deep into the corner. Only one chase, and we got a couple cards subbing in. And in onto the ice comes Riley Goldthwait, number 19. This one gets stuck a little behind the net. And Gilroy has to bark a few orders. You can hear her chatting to her teammates down there. That's good goaltending.
Oh, set up down in front. And Queens were able to break that up.
Well, they lifted the stick off the ice. Nice job. If the puck's going to get in, at least get the stick out of scoring or out of handling position. Good job. 12:50 and counting in period 3 here at JFK.
Nice dump down there.
Yeah.
By Goldthwait.
And look at the speed. That's Hamilton. She's another promising first-year player for Coach Phil DeVita. And McNally's, loses the puck, and this one goes right to the freshman Hamilton. She's unable to create that one, but she does get the puck back, throws it into the slot. This one's dancing around the crease and poked out there by Gilroy. Good job and really good recovery by the goalie.
Could have been worse there.
Almost trouble zone, but here's Goldthwait looking to handle.
More
Cross-ice
offense.
pass. Minichi zips it, and Gilroy sees it, and she's able to get that freeze with the catcher glove.
More offense equals more opportunity for Chloe Gilroy.
Look at the wholesale changes happening here. Going to the dot is Spengler, and she's going to line up against it. Looks like it's going to be Page. And Spengler gets the better of that one. And they float it into the corner, and Spengler gives chase, hits the ref.
Right off of Austin
hits the ref
Miller's
again.
He's part of the game, too.
He maybe gets a bonus in the check. Centering pass, good. Way to steer it out of there by Liz Kelly. Very reliable player for the Queens. Like watching her play. She's only a sophomore. Oh, nice save. Stick save by Gilroy right there. She watches that sail and up and over. And Minichi takes a look, squirts it through, and it ricochets all the way to the opposite corner. And Manning is able to get to it first. Tries to get it out and does so. It gets into the neutral zone. The only one there is Skirko. Yet again, good job by Liz Kelly. And here we got a little bit of a 2-on-1. Nice back check there. Page gets it through, can't get the goal because it hits the pad. And for her own part, Scar Casey can get that job done between the pipes there, Zach.
Yeah, she's been standing on business, what they say here.
Yeah.
So far this game, giving up just 1 goal to Webster.
And 4 minutes gone already in this third period. 5-1 BG. Richmond Gunna and Zach Johnson on the call from Manchester Public Television. Triple header for Kyle Heavey and me today. It's been nuts, but it's been a lot of fun. People lighting this barn up. It's been a good day.
And to top it all off with the Queen's Senior Night is big.
Yeah, and we had senior night, senior day. It was
For
a 2 o'clock
Trinity,
game for Trinity, which was a real great scene.
They kind of
Phenomenal game.
overtime win for them over North Sauhegan.
Real good after a kind of disappointing season. Come up with that big win after being down most of the game, and they closed the deal with 3 minutes left. Good job tying it up and then getting that puck power play goal to win it.
Just shows how well you can play on senior night. As Memorial baseball team last year, team that I'm a part of, we won our senior night.
There you go.
And we had good momentum. We fell just a game short of playoffs, but we had a much better second half. We did our first half.
Yeah, I will say over at Memorial, when I was coaching lacrosse for all those years, it is McDonough Field. But it is a Mick, and I'm a Mac. All right, picking up the change there and coming out with some great speed is McNelly. Look at that speed. No one's catching her. But Minichi poised and backhand goal for the Steeman. Wow, and look at that. We're going to do the rowboat. We got the outrigger. All we need is Hawaii 5-0 theme.
Down by the river.
Yeah, 9:42 on the clock. And now, folks, it is a 5-2 goal on that wonderful coast-to-coast trip.
It just goes to show how easy it is, not easy, how much easier it is to score when you're a fast skater like McNally, generating open space, getting pucks on net. Some of them just find their way, and that one did by Scar Casey.
And I got to say, look for the zoom on the YouTube channel later for that outrigger. That was a great display. I loved it.
Great camera work from Mr. Heavey over there.
I got to say, I hope we get to see another goal for the Queens because I want to see that again.
That's Selly's.
That's a great one.
They might have been pre-coordinated for their senior day or senior night.
Just a bit.
It would actually probably be even cooler if they just decided to do it. So,
well, whoa, big collision there. They weren't intending to hit each other. It was just a
right back up on.
Yeah, it was an accidental collision, and Take Blue took the worst of that. She gets back up and onto her skates and back into the action.
That was Aunt Kelly who got the other part of that for the Cards.
Yeah. And Take Blue is a very strong athlete, and I'm sure Kelly was feeling that one a bit. All right, this puck squirts away and gets back to the slot. And Take Blue gets that one out. Good job. He gets on the Webster's tape. She's lining it up. A nice poke there. Minichi is just a solid all-around player.
Absolutely. She's a big part of this BG team.
That's why she's wearing that C on the sweater.
Senior for this squad.
Yeah, only 2 of them.
Yep, her and Shattuck.
Can you believe that? Well, good coaching by Coach DeVita this year. And look at Minichi. Nobody can catch her. And this one ricochets off Gilroy's glove and into the back of the twine. And at 8:14, get one back after the outrigger celebration, and it's 6-2, folks. Nobody catching her, Zach.
Grace Minichi show. That's number 4 for her. So, wow.
What a game.
We got a 6-2 score here. BG leading over the Queens.
Plenty of people don't get 4 in a whole season.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder how much she has on the year.
I'd love to. I'm going to talk to Coach after the game and see what we can learn.
Effortless looking glove stop there by Gilroy.
Yeah. Well, that was just a flat-out breakaway.
Yeah.
And can't coach that kind of speed, and there was no denying her if she got to the bottom of the slot. And nice
bouncing puck there.
Nice thing was Kelly, after all that hard work in that big collision, she got herself an assist.
Trying to feed it.
All right, Marino gets taken down from behind.
Power play for Manchester.
And the arms go up. 7:50 and counting, down 6-2, but here comes the double P. And we'll see BG on the PK. And if they're as well coached as they've been everywhere on the ice, you got to believe that their special teams will be well drilled as well.
Well, we'll see what they can do here on the penalty kill.
And that penalty goes to Minichi. 4 goals and 1 penalty now.
That's funny. She'll find some rest in the box there.
All right, good skating there, of course, by McNelly. No surprise, she gets the corner. But this one gets out, and down the ice it goes. And a good fan down there by Green. And look at the pursuit here by BG. They don't give up on anything.
No, it doesn't matter the score either.
And look at Webster. She's ready to check that one away, but getting rid of it and getting into the neutral zone. And here comes Green. She's a good player, too. And she's just a sophomore. Big windup for Green. Nicely sucked up there by McNelly and off to the races. Gives it off to Marino. Marino takes 2 players with her to the side. And backhanded ladle.
Man. Uh-oh.
Oh, look at that juke. Here comes Bobcat Goldthwaite. Goes from left to right and gets it on her tape. And Gilroy has to make a tough save on a shorty bid by Goldthwaite at 7:02.
Wondering when we'd see the Bobcat Goldthwaite reference here.
I'm surprised you even know who that is.
Of course I do.
The demented, awesome, funny world of Bobcat Goldthwaite.
What a man.
And that one finds its way all the way to Gilroy's pillows. And out it goes to the corner. BG looks like they're
trying
on
to wrap around there.
I mean, BG looks like it's on even strength. And back at the fence. This time Kennedy takes it, gets it off to the side.
6:40 left here in period number 3.
And they've eaten up 110 on the pen, 110. Yeah, 45 seconds left in the penalty. And we got a squeeze at 6:34, and we'll go to the dot.
We got Kyle Heavy filming with the camera and his phone. Double duty for him.
I don't know how he does it. And then he calls play-by-play as he's filming.
I'd just get flustered trying to do that. I bet I could.
I would end up like Sybil.
There's no way I'd be able to do the camera work as well as Kyle does.
Kyle Heavy is offering it up to you, ZJ. Go for it, kiddo.
I think we've had such a good production these 3 days, I wouldn't want to ruin it. Or
right,
3 games, rather. I don't know. This is the 3rd straight day with Mitch Public Television with Kyle Heavy, so it's been a pleasure.
All right.
And I wouldn't want to ruin all of the production that has gone into this.
Only 15 seconds left on that penalty to Minichi, and the Queens haven't even gotten a set up, Zach.
No, it's kind of been a slower look here. As like you said, the special teams playing real well for this BG team, and it's showing. They got a chance for a shorty here.
getting to the bottom of the slot there was the diminutive Spangler. And this one rolled.
Could have been a bad bounce.
Past.
And now they got Manici coming right out.
Wow.
If she gets a fifth.
And she's rested, and she's still faster than everybody else on the ice. But this, nice job. Some of their own medicine. The Queens gave BG some of their own medicine with the group squeeze there. But Manici's backing on it and glove.
Gilroy's got that one.
Boy.
She wasn't messing around there. She was like 5. I don't think so.
You know, there's 6 goals on the board, Zach, but I tell you, young Gilroy, well, a senior goalkeeper, stood on her head today. I got to give her a ton of props.
Of course.
Yeah.
And Scar doing pretty well for the Cardinals.
Terrific goaltender. And this team is well set up for the tourney, I think, Z.
Of course.
Yep.
And like you said, a tune-up for them.
You just want to stay in rhythm. You want to get the things, you want to get hot at the things you do real well.
Right. Manici's definitely one of the things that go well for them.
I'm looking to create there was Hamilton on a bouncing biscuit. It goes to the side, and Goldthwait throws it in. That one sails over the head from the side of Gilroy, and on her horse there to get it is Hamilton. And that ricochets up to the half wall where Manici controls it. Nice little bump set and a pass off the back wall. And that goes back to, Kelly Stanley.
Loose puck. Good job by Rue to take that out of there.
And here comes Marino. She's a good skater in her own right. But there's the back line for Bishop Guertin. They're just so poised. And going is Green. She puts the brakes on, tries to get the stuff, nothing doing. And this one goes right side of the post. That thing was trickling and headed for Twine.
Like we said, we've seen some tricklers here today.
Yeah.
Trying to push it.
Green trying to stuff it home again. Yeah, maybe the third time would be the charm for her.
Squeeze and freeze there for Gilroy.
Yeah, you like that. Squeeze and freeze. All right, 4:21 and counting in the third period. Cardinals visiting from Nashua, and they are up 6-2 and looking like a contender as we head for the tourney.
Definitely, they've got to have to worry about Pinkerton and the Clipper Cats as well, as we mentioned before.
That should be fun to watch.
Here comes McNally trying to see what she can do here.
Kind of repeat that wonderful breakaway that she had for the second goal. That was a heck of a play by McNally. And there's the spacing for the Cardinals defense again. But this one's Slivinskaya at the top of the slot, nothing doing. Boy, she just couldn't get a clean hold of it on her tape there. And look at this one's going to go all the way down, and that'll be an icing at 3:55.
6-2 lead here for the Cards as they have come out and taken care of business so far. 4 minutes basically left, 4 goals ahead.
Well, I tell you, we just got a report from one of the deans of broadcasting, Ken Kale. It's 2-1 Hanover over Concord after 2 in the boys division. Big game there.
Yeah.
Lots of meaningful games today. And gosh, that's what you want to see.
Especially this late in the season with all the playoff implications.
Sure.
Coming. You know, you got your big rivalry matchups in the regular season, but this is when it all comes down to.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting tourney time, I think. And again, you guys go to the NHIAA website for the standings and the incredibly complex mathematical computations that'll take us into playoff contention. And the Cardinals just bouncing it around. Webster finds it, gets it on her stick, and drops it for Manning at the blue line. Takes a swat at it, nothing doing. And here she comes again. And this time they sandwich her, take her off her line.
Nice
what a back
pass!
And a better save by the sprawling Gilroy. And once again, this could be 12 goals for the Cardinals if it were not for the heroics of Gilroy out there. And
she's probably saved their season a couple of times.
I have to believe it.
As they've been able to stay in the playoff race all the way up until their final game now.
Last game of the season.
They're still mathematically possible if they can find a way to come back here. But
well, they've got to score 4 goals in 3 minutes to at least give themselves a shot.
That'll be hard to do against Scar over
Tall order on with this back line and Scar Casey back there. Once again, her name's Scarlett. It's got that great nickname for a goalie in Scar. I love it. All right, going back down. Nice cross-ice pass, just eating clock, Zach.
Yeah, as best as they can, and they've done a good job of it so far in this game.
Well,
we saw Londonderry do that well against the Kings.
Yeah, sure. But this is what an experienced, seasoned team does. They know how to control tempo. They can chew clock when it matters most. Oh, and a great pass, great setup off the tape of Hamilton, finding the tape of Green. classic tape-to-tape pass.
Green in, Green. Carly Green
7-2.
scores. That is her first of the game, I do believe.
Absolutely.
Or she got that first
No,
one.
Green had the first one.
Green had the first one, so her second.
No, that's her Hattie. She's got a Hattie.
She's got a
She had 1-1, 1-2, and now 1-3 to close it out. And a real nice assist there by Hamilton, the freshman. And we're at 7-2, 220. And I think the bus, we can safely say the engines are warming up.
Well, I don't know. I don't think they'd be taking. Oh, yes, for BG, yeah. But, well, I got to say, for the Queens to be able to be in it all the way until now is huge for their program.
It's fantastic.
Cass Levine being able to put this team together real well.
Absolutely. They're setting up this, they're setting it up. They're setting the table for some good success in hockey.
And they know the boys going into the tourney, and I've got a good feeling that this girls team could possibly find their way in next year.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Don't do it. Don't
now,
do it.
What they'll be really missing is that young lady, Gilroy, right there. Look at her. She's fighting for every scrap of puck she can get. I love the hustle.
Webster as well, but they've got Riley McNelly and Riley Page next year, so the duo of the Rileys will
Yeah,
be
we got the
leading
Riley
squad.
line coming back.
I wonder who's going to play goalie for this team next year. Because obviously,
I might have to dust it off.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
the
that would take a lot of work.
I played lacrosse up until the ripe age of 54, and I finally just said, you know, I can live without the bruises. But it's a blast. Thinking about playing again, Zach.
Oh, really?
Uh-oh.
We'll find a way to get some coverage and get you broadcasting
No,
some
please
high
don't.
school lacrosse.
Please don't. Oh, look at that nice pass leading out, and couldn't keep it on. It was Green because she was well defended by McNelly, who backs up and sets up shop.
Nice block there.
Yeah, I'm taking
the
one
body.
for the team.
Green scoring and doing it.
Beautiful centering pass and up in the top shelf. And there goes Kelly. She finally gets herself a...
You can't stop that. That's basically
just not
impossible
fair.
to save. When, Chloe's Guertin bringing her momentum down low and then just bam, top shelf. Right up top. Great shot there. 8-2 is the score here for the Cards.
And 1:11 on the clock.
Running clock,
And we got running clock with that 6-goal lead deep into the third. And that'll put the brakes on. That'll wind us out of here. And definitely the bus has been warming up.
Big season, like we've said before, for Manchester to come out with this girls squad, combining all the public schools in Central West and Manchester Memorial.
It's a testament to all of them and its organizational power.
Yeah.
And the athletic departments. Not easy to do. And they built a lot of team spirit and team camaraderie and chemistry. And, that just sets us up for something special. I believe it'll be there.
Webster looking for she hit her own jersey. How's that?
And they got cool uniforms.
They do got
really
cool
good-looking unis. So lots of good stuff to like about Manchester hockey right now, folks.
The Queens of the Queen City.
But this Cardinal team, they're going to be if they're in the finals, I will not be surprised.
They're ready for the Yoffs, is what we'd say here.
Yep. Cross-ice pass, finds nothing but skates and some ice and some sidewall, and McNelly comes away with it. We saw that electrifying coast-to-coast goal early, and she throws this the length of the ice. And Scar doesn't even bother freezing it. She just looks at it.
That'll do it, Rich.
Wow.
What a triple header for us here for Manchester Public Television.
It was a blast. I got to say, we had 3 games in succession, 2 o'clock, 4:30, and then this evening tilt with the BG girls visiting the JFK barn.
Well, hats off to a great season here for this Queens team. They finished 6-11-1. They fall just short of the tournament here. Great job from Coach Levine and the rest of their team.
Yep.
Shout out our seniors again. Jamie Webster, Nevaeh Marinow, Sasha Slavinskia, Chloe Gilroy, and Isabella Franklin.
Izzy
Franklin. I looked at the wrong
We like
name.
Izzy. All
Izzy
right.
Franklin. What a season, and especially for these seniors. Good luck on your future endeavors.
Yeah.
And good luck to the Bishop Guertin Cardinals heading in as a top seed to the Division I girls playoffs.
Yeah, they could still take that top seed. We'll see what happens when it all shakes out over the weekend. Final weekend of regular season play, and we're set up for some really good tournament. But at the end of the triple header, I'll tell you what, this has been a blast. Thanks to JFK Arena for hosting us today. It's been real cool, real fun, and we're looking forward to playoff hockey. Kyle Heavey on production, doing it all, man, including the MC duties for senior night here with the Queens. Jason Cody in the home office. Zach Johnson, my buddy, and I'm Rich McDonough. This has been a special day Well, we hope you enjoyed it, folks. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again down the road.